they said there are 8 minds. It's a very unique view from this school. So within the 8 minds, last 3 minds are, can be, last 2 minds can be positive, negative, and neutral. For example, eyes consciousness, nose, tongue, the 5 consciousness are always be neutral. They never be positive, never be negative, always be neutral. Eye consciousness always be neutral. They never be positive. Then the next, the 6th mind, the mental mind. The mental mind can be positive, can be negative, can be neutral. Then 7th mind, all basis. The fundamental mind or all basis mind always be neutral. All basis. And the last one, default mind. The default mind is always negative. So according to this school, they accept, they assert the all basis mind, because we have a positive karma, we have a negative karma, we have a neutral karma. All the karma have to be exist somewhere. They have to exist in the all basis mind. If the all basis mind is positive, they cannot contain a negative karma. If all the basis mind is the negative, it cannot contain the positive karma. That's why the all basis mind is look like a white piece of cloth. If the cloth is white, you can put white color, yellow color, blue, green, whatever. If the cloth is yellow, you cannot put any other colors. Then usually we talk about default mind, negative mind, default mind, whatever. So within the default mind, there are 2 categories. One default mind within us with the innate. Okay. For example, since we born, we have the negative thoughts, which called innate default mind. There is another one kind of artificial or intellectual default mind. Before you heard about Dharma, before you learn certain religion, you don't have any idea about the self. After you study certain religion or certain schools, then you have a certain view or certain thought about I. Then you thought the I exists inherently. The I exists singly. The I exists independently. This kind of thoughts is default mind. Is come after some logic, some reasoning, some religious system. We call intellectual default mind or artificial default mind. All the artificial or intellectual default mind going to eliminate when the person reach to the third part, the seeing parts. Okay, after reaching seeing parts, there are no more artificial intellectual default mind. But the innate default mind is still there until become Buddha, until become Arhat. So usually everybody ask question, why we have a default mind, why we have a negative mind. Since we born, even the human being, other sentient beings, like even the dog, fish, cow, horse, all sentient being has the negative thoughts. Why we have negative thoughts? Since we born, nobody teach us this is nice, this is ugly. certainly we think this is nice, this is ugly. And also, since we born, we have an attachment. We have an anger. Our parents never teach us attachment. They never learn us how we should attach, how we should angry to someone. So according to that Abhidharma text, they mention 3 reasons. One, this mention, we haven't eliminated the latent delusion, imprint of the delusion, right? Latent, L-A-T-E-N-T, latent. Latent will look like imprint. So the previous life, we put imprint of the attachment and anger in our mind. The imprint is still with us. This will look like seeds. Then second, wherever you live, all the objects are there. Objects of attachment, object of anger, object of hatred. All there. Then very easy to arise negative emotion. First, we have a latent of the defiled mind still there. Second, all the objects are on you. For example, when you see beautiful food, delicious food, you really want to eat. The attachment arises right there. If you don't see, but still you can think, I want to eat, you don't have a very strong attachment about eating the particular food. The third reason, even though we have a latent of the defiled mind, all the objects are there. The third reason, we have a entertaining wrong thoughts. Entertaining wrong thoughts. The meaning is, for example, when you look at a certain object, the object is very ordinary object. It's nothing special. Due to your own perception, you put more value, you put more quality. Then you can see, for you can see the object is so beautiful. And the person is just very normal person, normal human being as other people. You have a very strong hatred towards the person because you put the wrong perception or wrong value towards the person, then you have a hatred. So in order to arise the negative defiled minds, the 3 things are very important. 3 things are very important condition. The latent or the imprints of defiled minds and the object of the defiled minds, then entertaining wrong thoughts. Due to 3 reasons, we have a defiled mind. Then last time, when we talk about the old basis, then we thought, we talk about due to the old basis, we have a positive mind, we have a positive karma, negative karma, and neutral karma. Due to positive karma, you can have a pleasant environment, you can have a pleasant feeling, you can have a beautiful object. Due to the negative karma, we can have an unpleasant environment, ugly object, and so other negative thoughts. So then we talk about, when you look at a blue object, blue color, the blue color is not exist externally. It is not there. It is in it. So why we have an appearance of the blue color? How? That means they mention there's a 3 different way you can appear or object to you. There are 3 different ways. One, due to the your imprints, mental imprints. Due to your karma, you can have a appearance of object. So the house where you live, the food which you eat, everything for you appears due to your karma. The second one, something can be appear or can be seen for you due to your meditation power. Due to meditation power. For example, there's a particular practice for the feeling water in the whole environment. So you have to meditate on water for many years. Finally, for you, you can see whole the land is full of water. You can see the water, you can drink the water, you can taste the water. This water is happened for you due to the power of meditation. Second. The third one, something appear to you for you due to the merit. Merit. For example, certain people can see, I meet a Buddha, certain place due to the previous merit. Also, for example, Buddha don't have a negative karma. So whatever things appear to Buddha is appear due to the power of merit. Merit. So Buddha doesn't have a karma. All Buddhas already eliminate all the positive karma, negative karma. And karma and merit is not always same. You should not think merit and karma is same. It's not all same. Positive karma and the merit is not same. We say, due to the collection of merit of listening Dharma. We say we use the merit, we don't use the karma. Do you think there is a different merit and karma? Positive karma. Do you think there is a difference? Merit and positive karma. What do you think?
I think probably there is.
Same.
For example, a karmic seed could be strong or weak. So something is pushing the karmic seed. For example, it's a negative karmic seed. It could be a strong one or a weak one. So there could be some merit or energy pushing it.
What is the differences between merit and positive karma? Or do you think with positive karma and merit is same?
Could be different.
Could be different. What do you think?
Karma is the result.
Mm-hmm.
Merit is something that you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So merit, you have to do something
Mm-hmm.
in order to get the positive karma later.
Okay. So for you, merit is some kind of action.
Yes.
Karma is
It's
the
the
result.
result of
Okay.
action.
What do you think? Because we always talk about merit, accumulate merit, accumulate
Could
merit.
it be like an action, a good action, but you're not having a good, very positive
Mm-hmm.
intention? Then the merit is not that push the positive action very strongly. But if you have very good intentions, then you do a positive act, then the merit is greater, the karmic seed
Mm-hmm.
is bigger. Then
Okay. So, what do you think?
I'm not very sure. What I think, simply to me is that positive karma is the good things that we do or we create,
Mm-hmm.
which will bring about the merits for us, for future,
Mm-hmm.
for maybe future rebirths. Or
I think almost everybody has a same thought, same idea. Okay. So karma is actually karma is action, right? Karma or action of body or speech or mind. After you recite the mantra, that we believe we accumulate karma of speech. After you have done the prostration or other physical good action, then we believe we accumulate the physical karma or physical action. Or after you have done meditation or some kind of practice compassion, and we believe we accumulate the mental positive karma. Three are positive is karma. Even though due to the strong motivation, pure motivation, if you have done some good thing, you accumulate positive karma. The merit and karma is never a sin. So far, we haven't cultivated bodhicitta. We just pretend or we just cultivate with kind of bodhicitta. We don't have a actual bodhicitta. So karma has two types, right? Merit has two types. Merit or sambhara has two types. Merit of wisdom or merit of kind of methods. We call sonam jitso, ishe wisdom. If after you realize emptiness, after you realize selflessness, then you can accumulate merit or wisdom. Okay? After you fully cultivate bodhicitta, once you have a bodhicitta, then you can accumulate the merit of methods. So far, ordinary people only accumulate the positive karma and negative karma, not the merit. The merit here, the sambhara, the wisdom, merit of wisdom or merit of methods can be the cause of the, enlightenment, can be cause of the Buddha body, Buddha mind and Buddha speech. Right now we accumulate a lot of good, the positive karma, it's going to produce only good thing in the samsaric level. For example, when you practice of giving, in the future you can have a lot of good wealth. If you practice, shila or the moral conduct, in the future you will born again a human being or in a higher realm. So far, we accumulate only good karma, positive karma, wholesome karma, and negative karma, unwholesome karma. We don't really accumulate merit. So merit and wisdom, because of karma, is not always same. So whatever things appear to Buddha is appear due to the power of merit. So things appear us due to the karma, due to the power of meditation. We don't have a in merit so far. Now we have to think, whatever appeared to you, appeared due to your karma or power of meditation. So far, whatever things appear for us is appear due to our karma. So karma is very much depend on the all basis. All basis is a kind of foundation, is carrying all the karma. So according to Chitta Mantra, not things are exist externally. Right? Just it look like everything exists as a dream. When you awake, no more dream. no more dream of anything. You can see things are as they are. So far, we don't understand, according to this school, we don't understand the external, the things which appear to us, we think is are totally separate from the mind. We think, but in fact, according to this school, the things which is appear to you is not separate than your mind. You have a positive, you have a kind of karma, the positive or negative, or imprint. When the imprint time has come to repent, the imprint split into two. One became object, one became subject. Then the object and the subject is not truly separate. That's why, for example, when you look at the Buddha statue, you can see the Buddha statue. Actually, the Buddha statue is not really exist from externally. It's look like it's a reflection of your mind. That's why this school don't accept, the external exists externally. Now we can go through the textbook. It's quite difficult to understand. So first, do you remember the definition of the proponent of one-only school? What is the definition of proponent of one-only school? Can you repeat for me?
It says the true existence of other power of nature does not exert external object.
Yeah. So this is the definition. A person purporting the Buddha's tenet who accept the true existence of the other power nature but do not exist external object. So in order to understand other power nature, first you must understand all phenomenon, according to this school, all phenomenon divided into three categories. Right? So there are so many things, so many phenomena is uncountable. We cannot coin. It's countless. But doesn't matter how much, but everything must include into three nature or three characteristics. The first one, other power nature. Second one, truly established phenomena. The third one, imputed phenomena. Okay, three. Other power, truly established phenomena, and imputed phenomena. That's why all the conditioned phenomena, all conditioned phenomena, all impermanent phenomena are other power nature. Other power nature or other power characteristic. All impermanent phenomena are other power. Except the emptiness. Otherwise, all permanent phenomena are imputed nature, imputed characteristic. Emptiness is truly established phenomena. Now you can see the first two schools assert all phenomena exist inherently, exist truly. But this school, all phenomena divide into three categories. Within the three, other power, truly established phenomena exist inherently. But all the impermanent phenomena don't exist truly. Now you can see through a step where the first things exist inherently. When you reach to the mind only school, Chitta Mantra school, then something exists inherently. Something is not. That means it go more deep. Okay, within the three characteristics, within the three nature, the first two one exists truly inherently. The last one, inputted phenomena, not exist inherently truly. That means something is not exist inherently. Okay. When you reach to the Madhyamaka school, then nothing exists inherently. Other power, tool established, whatever. Nothing exists inherently. That's why is emptiness going more deeper and deeper. So this is definition. How many sub-schools it has? It has a true sub-schools, right? What are they?
True expectations, false expectations.
Yeah. True aspirant and false aspirants. Yeah, it has a true sub-school. They are the true aspirant, false aspirants. So before you understand the true or false aspirants, first you need to know the aspect. Aspect. You must know aspect. Aspect has a two meaning. We say, aspect of object, aspect of subject. Aspect of object is not separate than the object. This book is aspect of object. Is object is also we named aspect of object. Very simple. Second, aspect of subject is different. It look like the subject is look like mirror. When you show the mirror towards the Thanga painting, in the mirror there's an image of the Thanga, image of the Nagarjuna. When you turn the mirror, there's an image of the door. Within the mirror, there's an image of the door. The image is not the actual door, it's the image of the door. When you look at the object through your eyes, within your eyes consciousness, there's a kind of imaginary of the object. This we call aspect of subject. That's why when you look at the blue color, in your eyes consciousness has a aspect of blue. This is called aspect of subject. Now the true and false has a debate about of the blue color. Usually a normal people, when you perceive a blue color, you think the blue color is already there. The yellow is there, right? Red is there, green is there, blue is there, white is there. It's always pointed outside. That means the true aspect said, when the blue colors appear to your eye consciousness, if you think it's the blue, this is true. The true aspect. The false said, no. When you appear a blue color to your eyes, if you think the blue color is the blue, this is false. It's not really, the blue color. Because it's just kind of aspect of your mind.
Aspect of the subject.
Subject.
So that means that the false expectation says there is only the aspect of the subject.
The false, it's look like the easy one for me. It's a very easy one. When you have a dream elephant in the sleeping time, if you think the dream elephant is elephant, then you are not, you have a mistake perception, right? The dream elephant is the dream elephant, but not the real one. Same, the true aspectarian said, when you have a dream elephant, the dream elephant is a real elephant, it's true. The false said, no, it's not true. It is not real elephant. Because at that moment, in your mind has some problem. Your mind is polluted by ignorance. For example, somebody doesn't know about he or she has some disease like a jaundice like a yellow disease, but the person don't realize he has the disease. For him everything is yellow. Wherever you look, house, food, everything appear as a yellow. Then the person really thought, now things are yellow. He thinks these are true, but the reality is false, right? So the true aspirationalists look like same, whatever thing perceived as a yellow, he thought everything is yellow. Otherwise, yes, appear as a yellow, but not real yellow. For me, it appears as a yellow due to the polluted of ignorance. Now it's very interesting, look at polluted by ignorance. For example, before we ate like Japanese food or Korean food, we don't have any idea about the food. We don't know the name. We never have an experience of the taste of the food. Somebody introduced, this is Japanese food, you must eat very good. We try, we thought it was so good. The next time, it's very similar color and shape. When we see the food, we thought this is a Japanese food. When we eat, the taste is different, right? So that's why second time when we see what similar object, we thought it's the real one, because our mind is already polluted or influenced by the thoughts. That's why whatever we see the beautiful object, the object is very ordinary object. For us it's so beautiful. It's beautiful because not the object, because from the subject side. Our subject, the mind is polluted by attachment or desire. And when you see someone you really don't like, you really hate the person is same as before. Due to the polluted of your mind, you can see the person is very ugly, very rude, very mean. That means it's very good, when you understand the mind only school. There's a mind only school. The beauty and ugly is not depend on the object. It depends on your mind. Your mind. If you think this way, if you really think this way, then there's no way, there's no really space, place for attachment, place for hatred, place for anger. Because you realize, no, I don't have to attach to the phenomena, to the person, to the food, because it just comes from my mind. I don't really want to hate, to the person, because the person is same as before, but due to my mind, appearance, person is very ugly, very bad. If you think this way, for you very easy to reduce attachment, anger, hatred. And special, when we study about the appearance, how things are appearance for us, why I have all the different appearance. If you study this, then it's very interesting. Next, you talk about there's three different types. There are three types of true, within the true aspectarians has a three kind of groups. Proponent of equal number of subject and object, half-egg, non-pluralist, right? Pluralist. Right? The page number is now going to 252. You have a book, you don't have a book, but you have the copy, right? So there are three types of true aspectarian proponents of equal number of objects. In Tibetan is a Zungzing Tangyam. Second is a half-eggs, against. The third one, non-pluralist, right? How can you read this one? Pluralist?
Pluralist.
No, not a pluralist. I think it's very, because when they translate into Tibetan in English, it's come like this. The thing about, numbers of object and subject, very interesting. Then half against, half egg, easier to say, half egg. Egg split into two, half egg. Non, pluralist. Very interesting. Now think this way, okay? When you look at the butterfly, okay, they use the very interesting one. When we look at the butterfly, wing of the butterfly, it has so many different colors, right? The butterflies, wing of the butterfly has many different colors, many different spots. Yellow, white, blue, green, so many different, very colorful. When you look at the butterfly of the wing, so how many eye consciousness arise at that moment? 1, 2, 3, 4. If the wing has 5 colors, how many consciousness arise one time? Then there's 3 views. One group say equal number, object and subject. If the subject has object has 5 colors, in that moment there's 5 subjects. 5 eyes consciousness arise same time. It looks like 5 color, 5 eye consciousness together. The yellow color, yellow consciousness arise, comprehend yellow. White color, comprehend white. That means if the object has 5 color, and at the same time there are 5 different subjects, equal number. If there are 10 different colors, and there are 10 different eyes consciousness, equal number. Second is egg, half egg. Half egg is a different view. There's a question now. We never think, when we look at the 5 color, we never think how many eyes consciousness I have, 5 or 1. Even though when you look at 2 objects within 1 second, that moment how many eyes consciousness there? 2 objects, for example, books and like clock and book. If you look first time, how many eyes consciousness arise? 1 or 2? What do you think? 2, right? That moment, the true consciousness at the same time continuously or in one by one. The two consciousness simultaneously. How you can prove the two consciousness arise simultaneously?
Because if you look at one clock, you can see from a side the book is there. You don't have to look at it, but it's there.
We say that moment they perceive both, not clock, nor book. Both, not watch, not clock, nor book. Because in the second moment, you're not able to say, oh, two together, right? You cannot think two together. When you think clock, you cannot think the book. When you think the book, you cannot think the clock, right? In the sixth mind. So that's why, because the mind function, especially all the five senses or all the monks' mind, arise very quickly. We don't realize. We think that the two consciousness arise simultaneously, but it's arise, one after one, not simultaneously. For us, we can look like appears. For us, it's arise two together because it's so fast. For example, I told you before in the Gelang when we have a class, when arrow, right? Make a hole for 100 pattern of the lotus flower. Lotus 100 pattern, put 100 pattern put together. When somebody shot arrow or bullet, the bullet go through the 100 pattern. We thought that 100 holes met one time. It's so quick, but in fact, the 100 hole makes one after one, one after one, one after one. It's so quick. We think it's the bullet make hole together. It never happened. So, but this school says equal number of object and subject. The proponent of equal number of subject and object are so called because they assert that when an eyes consciousness apprehending the mortal color of the wing of the butterfly, apprehend the mortal from sight the object aspect of each of the different color, blue, yellow, and so forth, right? This is a point of view from the what we call equal number of object subject. Proponent of an equal number of object subject. In Tibetan called Zonjing Tangyam. The half egg are so called because they assert it's a bit difficult to understand. When the modern color on the wing of the butterfly are apprehended from the side of the object, aspect of each of the different color, blue, yellow, and so forth are from the object side, aspect of the each of different color. But I must read in Tibetan. Yeah, much as a the half egg is same way that there are 5 color of sub-object and there's a consciousness. The 5 color from the object side, they appear 5 color, but subject side cannot comprehend 5 colors, only colorful, not particularly yellow, white, blue, whatever. It just appears the only colorful one, not particularly yellow, white, blue. Cannot. Otherwise, the first school says that there's a 5 object, there's a 5 subject. According to the half X, there's a 5 object but 1 subject. The subject only comprehend the mortal, only the colorful one, not particularly yellow one. So this is a half egg. Then the last one, the not plural, there's not many.
Not pluralist.
Yeah. So that's the usual one, was about the eternal. So the half egg, according to half egg, proponent, from the subject's object side, they appear 5 different colors. Yellow is separately. And the subject comprehend only the colorful one, not yellow, white, anything. Plurals say, no, from object side also not really appear the 5 different colors. It appears with very colorful one. Not really yellow separately. It's not like colorful. The subject side only comprehend on the colorful side, not separately. Therefore, not pluralistic. So one reason, the equal number, proponent of equal number, they thought there are 5 object. Then there must be 5 subject because of the 5 object. The second school thought, even though there are 5 objects, but it cannot have a 5 subject. The subject is just 1. It cannot be 5, become 5. The last school thought the 5 not really, separately comprehend to the object. It's just the mixed one, colorful one. And the subjects are only not comprehend yellow, white, blue, yellow, just comprehend the colorful one. So this is, their school, but according to the 3, there's a 3 master has a 3 different percent.
That means that these 3 different sub-schools
Within the true Presbyterian, there are 3.
these 3
Yeah.
within the external object.
So why they have a lot of argument about the appeal or from the object or subject? They fully reject. Things exist from the external side. The example usually in the best example, the dream. When you have a certain dream, at that moment while you are sleeping, you think the dreaming object and mind is totally separate. That's why when you have a beautiful dream, you feel so happy even though during that sleeping time. When you have a scary dream, you feel so scared. That moment you really think the object and subject is totally separate. When you awake, then you realize, yes, no. The dream, whatever I have a dream, it is from my mind. That's why, according to this school, all the external phenomena not really exist there. It's just due to your polluted mind, you appear as an external object. The root, the root of the all phenomena is look like mind is the root. Due to the mind, everything is happening. Without mind, nothing happens. Mind is the root, like the root one. Then next we have to move within the equal number of object and subject. Okay, equal number of object, or proponent of equal number of subject and object. Is another important one. Yeah, page number 258. Right? Proponent of equal number of subject and object of two types, who accept at consciousness. Right? At consciousness. And at consciousness, and five senses and consciousness, that means six consciousness. It has a true, right? Within the proponent of equal number of object and subject has a two different school. One, they accept asset at consciousness. Two types, who accept at consciousness. And five senses consciousness and mental consciousness, has been at six consciousness. Six consciousness.
So one says there's 8 consciousness.
One
says
except the
there's
6. Yeah, 6 same as the other two school as well as the Madhyamaka school. And the non-pluralist has a true. It says 6 consciousness, only one consciousness. Right?
Yeah.
So this is, also we really don't. The different school has a different views, different thoughts. Due to our own experience, we really don't know how many consciousness we have. We have a 5 or 6 or 8 or only one. Because some school believe there's only one mind. No 6, no neither 8, just one. The one consciousness, they give example. One consciousness is look like a monkey in house, which is the house has a 5 windows. One house has a 5 windows. In the house there is one monkey. When the monkey look from the eastern window, we can call eastern monkey. When the monkey look at the south window, because of southern monkey. Actually, inside house there is only one monkey. So we have a 5, organ, eyes, nose, whatever. When we look at the object, the mind we call as consciousness. When you listen the sound, the name the consciousness is air consciousness. But actually there's one, not two. But the school who accept 6 mind, because 5 plus the 6 consciousness. They thought the 5 consciousness is totally separate. Eye consciousness never be transformed as a nose consciousness. Nose consciousness never be transformed as a eyes consciousness. It's totally 2 separate consciousness. But this interesting. The person who are blank, no eyes, blank, right?
Blind.
Blind. The person who are blind, they have very strong kind of hearing power. They hear more than us. The person who are deaf, they can see the object more clearly than us. Doesn't look like, the consciousness is just one. When the consciousness functions with the 5 organs, the consciousness becomes more weaker. When the one, organ is no more function, the function becomes more stronger, more powerful. So we never know that we have a 5 or 6 or 8, but we have to study. But due to the Chitta Mantra school, they generally accept 8 minds. Within the Chitta Mantra, one of the school accept 8, 1, 6, 1, 1, no layer. So this is kind of interesting. Also, generally we always say we can see through our eye consciousness. See, hear, and smell, taste. But according to Buddhist philosophy, we have to say perceived. Eye consciousness perceive the color. Eye consciousness perceive the sound. Nose consciousness perceive the smell and taste. Perceive, also understand. Comprehend, understand, and perceive. Understand not necessarily, with the 6th consciousness, according to Buddhist, philosophy. Because we hear, also we say, the air consciousness understand the sound. Hear, perceive, understand. But the air consciousness, the 5 senses, including the air consciousness, it doesn't have an ability to make a judgment. Good, bad, this is good smell, this is bad smell, this is beautiful object, this is ugly object. Everything is judged by the 6th mind. 6th mind. The 6th mind is look like king, or other 5 senses are look like the component. The 6th mind is very powerful. And also, of course, you have some friends who have some kind of little bit depression, anxiety. For them, you have to teach them, you have to tell them. We have a physical body, we have a mind. The mind and physical body is not oneness. There's two separate things. But everything for us, happy, sadness, joyful, whatever, is not much depends on the physical body. It's very much depends on the mind. The mind has a lot of power, very powerful. Mind is very powerful. It's a lot of power. Look at it. Now we have a very extreme, person who able to give their life to the suicide, kill many people. It's because when they are so young, they really care their life. They are very worried about their life. They don't want to try. Due to some, advice, some kind of misguide, the mind is totally changed. Now the person really don't care their life. Money has a lot of power, is very important. The people who are in the depression, the people who has a lot of anxiety, we have to treat mind and body separate. You have to teach them how to, increase the power of positive mind. You have to increase, how to decrease the negative minds. But very interestingly, the people who has a very strong depression, they cannot jump just negative to positive. they need certain thing in the middle. For example, the people who are weak, physically weak, they cannot jump from this here to here. They need some in the middle. They jump first and second jump here. The people who has a depression, the mind is totally, I think, lost hope, no more in hope. If you teach them, oh, you should not have only negative, you should have a positive thing. The person cannot think, cannot have the positive, always a negative. But you have to teach them, okay, before negative to positive, you have to teach in the middle, how to bring in the middle. Then you can teach them, the positive one. You cannot bring just positive, negative. Because mind is so powerful, that's why in the Chandrakirti said, everything happened by mind. Mind is the creator for everything. Mind is creator. Mind is the chief of everything. So special, one only school, the mind is the very, very, very important. Mind. Special, the all basis mind is the very important. Whatever appear good or bad is appear based on the all basis mind. So sometimes you see very unpleasant environment, unpleasant people. You should not worry. You should think, yes, you should due to my karma is appear the person as a ugly. Due to my karma, the person appear as a beautiful. The beautiful and ugly is just from my mind. I don't have to be so attachment. I don't have to be very hated. Just control your mind. So this is kind of non-only school, I think, very important practice, how to control mind. Then it is truth and false. Within the truth, they accept 8 consciousness, 6 consciousness. Within the false, they accept 6 and 1. Okay, then we stop here.